afternoon. I'm here with Steve, my very good friend, and today we just want to talk about what they're building and the kind of solutions they're solving. So, Steve, please introduce yourself and then, yeah.
Hi, my name is Steve Kimoi, current co-founder at Investa Farm, and also the lead developer, that is the CTO. So what we're doing at Investa Farm is we are providing farmers with access to low interest loans through stable coins. Ideally, we are utilizing AI for the credit scoring bit, so farmers are able to provide through a particular template. They're able to provide the farm a list of the different farm inputs that they have. Then the AI models is able to determine the credit score of the farms, and from the credit score they're able to see the maximum amount of loan that they can get from Investa Farm.
So, if I'm a farmer and I don't really understand what you're telling me, and yes, explain to me like I'm a farmer, I've seen advert of Investa Farm, and now I come to you and I tell you, hey, I need your help to probably upscale my farming. Could you now use a non-techie
So
thing to explain to
the
me?
kind of approach that we use to farmers are two. First thing, we don't even mention the word stable coins to them, or crypto, or even blockchain or AI. I will just tell them you can easily get loans, that is low interest loans from us. The other approach that we're using is through agri businesses. So we have a number of agri businesses on the platform that come and have their own pool of farmers. So these particular agribusinesses will enable us trickle down the information, or rather educate these particular farmers.
Okay, so that's what essentially Investa Farm does. And just a fun fact, I met, or rather, Investa Farm started in a hackathon that I was participating.
I
So I missed the chance to join them, but you never know, maybe
It's
you'll work
never
in
too
the
late.
future. So it was an hackathon. They started it like just a hackathon, and now it's really big. And probably you can also share with us the hurdles that you've gone through when you started your startups, and how you probably managed to overcome most of the hurdles. I know hurdles never end, but
True. We've encountered a number of challenges. The first one is when we were doing our pilot phase, we just went all into the farmers and just used these technical jargons to them, explaining to them how the technology is helping them get like instant capital or instant cash, of which we were encountered with a lot of skepticism, and we got some really critical and harsh feedback from them. Although as much as it posed a challenge to us back then, in the long run it has enabled us tailor the whole system to be farmer centric, or rather to have like to give the farmers a good user experience. The other thing is, of course, we have the lack of funding, or the lack of capital to run the whole startup. Although this is it just trickles down to whether you believe in the vision or not.
There you have it. And apart from just loans and all that good stuff you're doing to the farmers, are there like any other future developments that we should look forward to, that you're okay with sharing with the communities?
I wouldn't want to share something that we haven't finalized.
That's why I said the ones that you're okay with.
The one that I'd be open on sharing is now tokenizing of the farm assets, which is currently underway. So we are tokenizing the different farm assets that exist in the farms, but the kind of approach that we are using on tokenizing is tokenizing of the projected revenue of that particular farm over a certain period of time. And this now the farm itself can exist as a fraction of different tokens. Not different tokens, but token. Of the blockchain itself. So our token name is iFarm token. We've actually built it on ICP, but we are making plans on having it exist on also other blockchains.
So by tokenization, you mean just giving values to the real world assets, or am I getting it wrong? Could you give an example of probably that tree?
So
by tokenizing, do you mean you kind of take
Mm.
you represent the tree with the value on chain, or what does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mean?
It's funny how you're asking me the question while answering it. But yeah, yes. Ideally, it's just a representation of the value of a particular item on the blockchain or in digital format. So, let's say, for example, I have this particular bag, and let's say it's expensive. It's like 5 million, and people would want to own shares of it or some bits of it. But then an individual won't be able to raise like 5 million. What I'd do is I'd take this whole bag and make it exist on the blockchain itself in different not in different but in proportions, so people can come and buy like shares, or for the yeah, let me use the word shares because people are used to shares. So people can come and buy like shares and own a fraction of this particular bag. So when it appreciates in value or when it's sold, people are able to generate profit from the shares layer that they bought, yeah, for the bag.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how tokenization works.
Okay.
I pretty much understand it, but I'm here with Steve, and we'll talk more about Investor Farm and how
Yeah.
you probably we can just wind this up by telling us how we can find most of your works, and probably if a farmer listen to this, how can they tap into Investor Farm and work together?
Yeah, so if you just go anywhere, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and just type Investor Farm, you'll get a link to our website where we have instructions on the process that a farmer can follow to get onboarded. And also we have of course you can find us on LinkedIn and also Twitter at Investor Farm. Yeah, just Investor Farm. Yeah.
And what about your social media handles? And yeah, he's also a very good dev at ICP and other blockchains, so I'm shilling him right now. You can also share your handles so that people can follow most of your work.
Yeah, I'm active on Twitter and LinkedIn. So just Steve Kimoi. If you search for Steve Kimoi, either Twitter or LinkedIn, you'll just find me. Yeah, and you can see I talk a lot on matters relating to blockchain development and of course ICP. Because, but I'm also bullish on other chains. Very bullish on other chains. Yeah.
Yes, so that's all about Investor Farm and Steve
Yeah.
Kimoi. I'll share everything that he's just said, and we'll do a more robust show maybe in the future. So have fun at It's Safari, and see you around.
Awesome.